Ladies and gentlemen, clashers and smashers, I've been playing the Heliante out of Merge Tactics recently, and I've developed some opinions that I can't help but come on and yap about for an hour on YouTube, because I'm a YouTuber, I'm self-absorbed like that. I'm ranking every single thing in bloody Merge Tactics, and by the way, can I get a little like, subscribe, all that good stuff, because I built this all in Photoshop. No template going on here, this is just all me, baby. Not to flex, but, you know, also these videos take a long time, so any and all support is appreciated. But enough shilling! I'm gonna get involved because these videos take me so long that I may as well just start. So, S is of course the most fun cards in the game, E is of course the least fun cards in the game, and not just cards, other shit as well, all the shit on the side, you see it. And yeah, we're just gonna go. So, let's start off by doing the these things first, the bonuses. I don't even know what they're called, when you get like a team of things together and it gives you shit. Yeah, clicked on thrower first, we'll do the thrower. And the thrower is if you get bomber, spear goblin, and executioner. That means that they can throw stuff further, and if they're at the peak distance, they do bonus damage. And I'm not gonna lie, I think this one's pretty fun. I actually prefer this to the ranger, which is another kind of similar one. That's if you have princess, dark goblin, and archer. They do just more stuff basically. These are both pretty good ones, but like I just do think that the thrower is more fun. Like you get to set up stuff with the executioner, which we'll talk about a little bit later. A little bit toxic though, also because of the executioner, but like I don't know, it's fun to use. It's fun to use. So like I'm gonna put this A for thrower and a B for both B, but thrower is more like is higher up than the ranger. I was gonna put thrower in A, but like there's some fun stuff coming up, so I'm gonna just save it for them, but I think that's pretty good placement for now. But yeah, anyway, let's go next. And we've got the brawler. We'll do brawler. This has got barb, prince, giant skeleton, and what's the other one that it's got in Mega Knight? It's got those four things in it. It gives you bonus HP, but like it's not like noticeable really, and like you never have those four things in. Like prince is not really good late game. Giant skeleton, you just don't even want it to have the bonus HP. It's just like not, you know what, I'm gonna put this in E-tier. It's just not even that good, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I'm never like, oh yes, brawler, like get that on the go, you know, like I would be with some of these other things. Like it's just, you just sort of have it if you have it. And to be honest with you, it can kind of be a downside to actually have this, because you don't want giant skeleton to have bonus HP. You want the giant skeleton to die so that it can drop the bomb and nuke the whole screen and help you win. Like you don't want it to have bonus HP and live stuff. I've never once set up the full brawler team, because like who wants prince in the late game? That's just no one. Anyway, let's move on to a more fun one. Let's try and bounce out with a more fun one. So we'll do the goblins. I'm not gonna lie, I love the bloody goblins. The goblins are sick, especially if you use Spirit Empress, which we'll talk about a little bit later. I got Spirit Empress and the king in here as well, because why not? But basically, if you have more than one goblin card on the field at any given point in time, then you will get a bonus goblin card at the start of the next round. So that is either going to be a spear goblin or a regular dagger goblin, and that's just fun. I'm not gonna lie, it allows you to get up like a 3-star dagger. If you set this up early, you can get yourself like a 3-star dagger goblin or a 3-star spear goblin, and like getting the high level stuff is just fun. I don't know what to tell you, it just is. But also it's not like OP. This one like isn't, I actually don't think it's that good. Maybe pretty good for the early game. Using Spirit Empress is a little bit better, and again I'll talk about that a little bit later. But it's not like OP, like it's not toxic if your enemy's using it. So like honestly, I kind of want to leave this in there. Actually, you know what, no, we'll drop it down. I just thought of something. Although you get that, if you got the 2 goblins, you get like the bonus goblin. That's good. But if you get the 4 goblins, so being goblin machine and dark goblin as well, what that does is allows you to then, it also adds in the chance that you might get goblin machine or dark goblin in the round after that. It's not a guarantee, it's just a chance on top of the chance that you get the other 2 types of goblin, which is just bad. It's just straight up bad. Like you never want this, to be honest, because what, like a 1 in 4 chance to get like a goblin machine, because that's really what you'd want, or whatever it is. Like if you want your dark goblin, like you're gambling for a 1 in 4 chance using 4 of your slots for like this and no other bonus. It's just not good, and it takes away the consistency of getting the dagger goblin and the spear goblin, so you're less likely to be able to get up a 3-star or 4-star of them. Like it's dumb. And to be honest with you, if you try and set this up, you're probably just going to lose, because by that point they've got up a full like clan, but my light just tweaked, but by that point they've got like a full like clan bonus or one of these other broken ones, so you just get cooked. Like so that's why I'm going to drop it down to A, because like even though it's like super fun and awesome for like an early game little thing to get the bonus stuff up, when it comes to late game it's just a bit like you wouldn't go for the full goblin thing like ever. And oh my god, I am yapping. I need to lock in here. Why do I actually yap? These videos always end up feature length for me and taking me like a billion hours of editing and stuff, because I don't stop yapping. So let's crack on. And I've just caught my eye on the noble. Oh, what does the noble do? This has got princess, knight, Prince. This is another one that you just wouldn't really set up on 4 because of Prince, to be honest. Like, Prince is not good late game. And also, like, I don't know, you don't really see the bonus of this. Like, it's not like crazy. I'm not like, oh yeah, we'll get noble up. It's sort of like, yeah, a bit noble. Yeah, why not? Like, so I don't know. I'm going to kind of put this in like the mid tier. I don't think it's as fun as those other two because it just doesn't feel like it affects the game as much, but it's not bad. I'll leave it down. I'll leave it down and see. Oh God. Same with the ace. Like the ace, it's another one where you kind of just, you like grab it if it's there, but you wouldn't go for the 4, I don't think. Like Mega Knight, Bandit, P.E.K.K.A. and Executioner. God, I'm a nerd. Why do I know what's in every single one? The ace is another one where, like, I don't know, you just kind of don't really see the difference. I'm sure the difference is there, but it's not like crazy, and it's just sort of one you grab as well. So I'm going to kind of put it in the same boat as that. Undead, I feel like Undead can sort of go in here as well. Like, I don't know, it's another one where you sort of don't really want all 4, but it's like kind of okay if you get it. Like, I don't know, it's just fine. Can be a little bit annoying to play against sometimes, but like there's nothing really too noteworthy about this. So I'm going to put this one in C tier as well. Juggernaut can do the same thing as well, to be honest. We'll smash out some of the easy ones right now, because why not? I'm going to leave them all there. That's kind of like the mid-table sort of thing. Nothing to write home about, nothing too crazy. But let's go for a crazy one, because we got the assassin role. The assassin is fun. I don't even care. Sometimes it's a little like you kind of just get cooked by it, because like it just counters what you have, and like even if you try and counterplay it, even though there is a bit of counterplay by moving your troops and stuff, sometimes it can just be good in the matchup, but also sometimes it can just not be good in the matchup and you've already committed to it and it's bad. So like, I don't know, I don't think it's like that good. It's not, I don't think it's unbalanced at all, actually. I think it's pretty good, considering it changes the game quite a lot. So basically this is if you have Golden Knight, Goblin and Ghost, they will get launched across the map and attack the back line first. But that's fun. You know what I mean? That changes it a lot, and it's fun to just like, if you've got like that, to have it in your back pocket and like switch out so maybe they don't launch across the map. If it doesn't work for you, or you think it's not going to work for you, like there's sort of that play of like, you know, the mind games with your opponent. So yeah, honestly, I'm going to put this in S, you know. We're going to the first S tier, boys. Come on now. Come on now. One of the augment things, one of the team things had to be an S tier. And if it was going to be one, it was going to be the daggers. So yeah, it is fun. It just is fun. 2 more and then we'll move on to the characters. So the clan, Valkyrie, Barbarian, Archer, and Archer Queen. And this basically means that when they get below half health, I think, or maybe it's a third health, they basically start getting health back pretty quickly and do more damage and stuff. It's a pretty fun one, I'm not gonna lie. And it's kind of hype as well when you get it up and just watching your Valkyrie just like survive for 1 billion years, or just like, I don't know, just your Barbarian just starts getting health back and clutches, or Archer Queen goes invisible and gets a shit ton of health back and clutches for you. It is pretty fun, but it's also kind of toxic to play against, I'm not gonna lie. So I can't put it in S tier with the dagger for sure. And I don't think it's as fun as the Goblin as well, because again, the Goblin's not that toxic. I kind of want to put it in B tier, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put it in here because, like, I don't know, it's not that fun. I'm not like, oh, go on then. Like, I'm not like getting keen to get them up like I do with the Goblins or the daggers. But like, I definitely more so am than all these things in C tier. So I actually think that's valid putting it in there. And then last but not least, we've got the Avenger. I don't even really notice. Like, I've got the Avenger thing up a few times and it's like, what is it even doing? Like, it's not, I'll put it in D. Like, it's not Brawler where I'm actually like, ugh, Brawler. Like, I don't want that. Like, you know, it's not as bad as that, but like, I'm not like hyped by it. I'm just sort of like, yeah, I'll grab that if I can, kind of thing, but I'm not going for it, you know what I mean? That is all of the group up sort of clans. I don't even know what they're called, but like the little team up bonuses that you get, that's all of them done already. And I've got to say, these icons look clean. The colors are so nice. Oh, and now let's move on to the characters. In fact, you know what? I'll do the tower skins first, because there's only 2 of them. So basically the king, when you take damage, assuming you survive, you get your bonus elixirs. So it's a bit of a comeback mechanic there. It's kind of basic, kind of easy to use, like pretty easy to understand. And you don't often come last because you got this comeback mechanic kind of thing. It's pretty standard. It's the standardized thing. And then you've got Spirit Empress, which is every time you get a merge, you get more elixir, but you don't get it when you die. Like so, and I made a video recently saying like which one should you use, so go check that out if you haven't already. But the king is more consistent for not losing, but it, like, I don't know, it doesn't have like the RNG the Spirit Empress has, where you can just like trounce people. And so like I've used a lot of both of these so far, and basically you come first more with Spirit Empress and like have games where you absolutely trounce with Spirit Empress more, but also you come last with Spirit Empress more. Sometimes you just can't get on your feet, so that is pretty annoying that when that happens. So honestly, I kind of don't want to put Spirit Empress above B tier because of that, because like sometimes you just lose and it's like, well, there's actually nothing I could have done there. And I'm gonna put it a high B because I really kind of want to put it into A, because it's also really fun getting up, like for example, if you can set up the goblins and get the bonus goblins, which I love doing with Spirit Empress, and then you get in the bonus goblins, you get extra elixir for it as well. That can be really fun, but like it's also just then like that will happen in one game, you get an absolute trouncing of a win and you're like, that was sick. Go into the next game, lose it all because of just RNG. So I'm going to leave her in B tier, and then I think I'm going to drop the king down to C. I mean, it's like it's normal. It's the standardized thing. That's what they're going to be basing all of the future power skins off of. So, you know, it makes sense. It's not anything crazy, but it's definitely, it's not anything bad either. I don't mind it. Let's get on to the characters now. This is probably going to be the most interesting bit. This is going to be where the hot takes lie. You know what? We'll go off of some that sort of go off of what we're talking about already. So like the goblin and the spear goblin, I just think they're fun because like you can set up sometimes at the start of the game, you can set up your goblin team here, and then you're getting bonus stuff. You're able to get them up 3 stars, and like these cards are like the easiest in the game to get up and like to be like a 4-star, which is just fun, having a 4-star that just cooks for you, particularly dagger goblin, because it just like zooms around and just absolutely just yoinks everything. It's pretty sick. So I'm gonna put these both. Oh god, I kind of want to put the goblin in S tier. You know, I'm putting him in S tier. He's making it to S tier. He's also part of the assassin thing, so like double trouble for the old goblin. He's sick. He's part of the 2 best augments. Spear goblin is not so much, but like he's pretty fun as well. But like it's not quite as hype as the goblin, but hell yeah, we'll go and do that so far. You know, let's do all the goblin cards. Why not? We'll do these 2 as well. Goblin machine, I'm low-key gonna put at like C tier. I don't know, like it can be pretty fun when you're using it and you're the one getting the bonus goblins and like able to like, I don't know, upgrade. Like if you got like a goblin machine and a spear goblin early game, pretty chill combo. And if you can get like a 2-star goblin machine, you're pretty chill. But sometimes your opponent just gets like a 3-star goblin machine and your whole team's getting stunned for 1 billion years, and it just sucks. It's kind of toxic. So that's why I don't want to put it above C tier, because it is toxic and it probably pisses me off more than I get like hyped about having it, you know what I mean? And then Dark Goblin, this is kind of basic, to be honest. I'm gonna put it in B tier because it doesn't have that same toxicity that Goblin Machine does, but obviously it's still a goblin. You still get your bonus goblins, still makes use of this, which is kind of driving where I'm putting a lot of these on the thing. And they're gonna play off each other a little bit because it is a part of it, you know what I mean? But also like there's specifics with the characters as well, so we'll get to that in a little bit. And you know what? I'm also gonna put Mega Knight kind of in like down here next to, now I'm gonna put him in D tier. I just don't, Mega Knight's like Goblin Machine except without the fun bit of of using it yourself. Like you gotta commit, like it's not doing really anything until it's like 2-star. If you can get it 3-star, great, but then it's like just toxic. It's just stunning everything. I'm not a fan of Mega Knight. Shocked, they made a whole new game mode that plays completely different, and Mega Knight is still cringe. Speaking of something else that is still cringe, we'll go for Giant Skeleton, to be honest. This one's a little bit more fun, like when you're the one using it, you know, and like you're the one blowing up the entire screen and killing everything. That can be quite fun, particularly if you get like, I mean, I don't think there's that crazy difference between a 2-star and a 3-star, to be honest. It gets the whole screen either way, basically. But like, I don't know, it can be a little toxic, and sometimes there's just like not really much counterplay to it, depending on how your team's been set up, and like, which is RNG for the most part as well. Sometimes a giant skeleton, like a 2-star giant skeleton on the enemy team, will just fist you, and like this, like, well, there's nothing I can do. Like I can't stop it from dying and blowing up and killing my thing. Like you just can't sometimes. So I'm gonna put it down here in a little bit toxic as well. Although a 3-star giant skeleton I don't think is as toxic as a 3-star goblin machine, but we'll put it down here just a little bit below because it doesn't have the same bonuses that it does. And like the brawler being one of its things, I spoke about this earlier. Why is it a brawler? Doesn't make any sense. That's dumb. And you know what? I'm going to pop it down one more even. Because, like, why is it a brawler? We'll go for another dumb brawler while we're here. We'll go for the prince. It's fun in concept. Like, it is a fun concept being able to, like, knock something away. Because that could, in theory, change the game and stuff. And like change how you play, but like it's just so ass. It's so ass at the moment. Prince is good in like the first 2, maybe 3 rounds when you get that big stun and like that is actually impactful. But like upgrading the Prince is basically just a waste. It just doesn't do enough after that initial stun. And when there's like your opponent has like 6 things, the one thing you stun probably doesn't even really matter. Maybe it could be like a good counterplay to a giant skeleton because you could like knock it away. But like, I don't know, then there's counterplay to that. You can put something else in front of the giant skeleton so your giant skeleton still dies first. Like, I don't know, it's just, Prince just, it's like a good in concept, but not good right now. Maybe it'll get buffed in future and be a little bit better. But for right now, I don't really want to put it above D tier because like, the fact that it's trash makes it less fun. You know what I mean? Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna put it in C because there is a bit of a mind game sort of situation going on where you kind of like, you want to like knock something away or like, I don't know, defend yourself from getting your stuff knocked away. Like there is a little sign there. So I don't want to be too harsh on the Prince. And if it gets a little buff, maybe it will be one of the more fun ones. Who knows? We're doing the brawlers while we're at it. We've got Barbarian and who's the other one? Am I tweaking? Oh no, I already did Mega Knight. Yeah, no, we'll do Barbarian then. I guess I'll just put it just in B tier because like it's just is basic. It is exactly what it says on the tin. It's just a little troop that hits things, gets the clan bonus, sometimes gets some extra health, but like that's about it. And you know what? Same for Archer. She's like basically the same. These guys are staple Clash of Clans, Clash Royale cards. You know, like you know what they do. They're simple, they're effective, they're poster boys of the game. These are your default guys, and you know what? I'm okay with that. We'll do the rest of the clan now. We've got Valkyrie and Archer Queen chilling up here. Valkyrie, that's another basic one. Just putting everything next to each other here, but like they are basic sort of things. Like Valkyrie, maybe a little bit more on the fun side. Maybe if I'll move everything up a little bit, put Valkyrie like, actually, you know what? I'm gonna put Valkyrie kind of into a high B, because you do have that sort of thing of like trying to make use of her being surrounded by your opponent so she gets most value, but also not getting completely destroyed. So like there is actually a bit of like brainage that you got to use there, and like where you place your troops so that they run in at the appropriate time. So I like that. There's a little bit more nuance to her than the old barbarian here and the archer, but like she's not crazy. She's still pretty basic, and that's okay. That's okay. B tier is okay, you know, but it's not gonna get hyped out, you know what I mean? And you know what, Arch Queen, I kind of low-key feel the same. Like she is hype when she like just goes invisible and clutches for you, but it's also a little bit toxic when it happens against you. But like, oh dude, I don't know, it's not that fun though. I can't just put them all in B tier. Can I? The whole clan in B. I'm gonna do it because like, I don't know, it's like you'd think that her going invisible and clutching is kind of fun, but it's balanced out by the toxic, and it's also not something that you've earned. She just does it, you know what I mean? Like you haven't got that swag clutch by like a cool placement, or like the way you've like primed your dagger thing and flung it across. Like you haven't earned it. She just sort of goes invisible and might kill everything, but might not. You're like, I don't know. So yeah, I just don't want to put it like down there. I'll put her more fun than these other guys though, because like again, they're real basic, which is nothing wrong with, but like I think Archer Queen's pretty basic too, to be honest. Oh, you know what? I've got a hot take. I'm doing now. I'm not gonna lie. Golden Knight is toxic. I don't care. You thought I was gonna say this is fun. It ain't fun. This is cringe, and I'm gonna put this in bloody D, to be honest. Like it basically the way Golden Knight works is that if it gets the last hit on an enemy, it will dash at another enemy. Like it usually dashes to like an enemy at the back line. I don't know what determines where it dashes, but I think it dashes at the enemy that's farthest away maybe. But if it gets the last hit and kills an opponent, dashes to the next one, and then like, you know, if it kills that, dashes again, all sorts. And the dash does stupid damage. Like if you upgrade Golden Knight, if you can get like a 3-star Golden Knight, for example, the dash, it is ridiculous. The dash just one-shots like low-level like backline troops. So you just get the last hit, dash, one-shot, dash, one-shot, dash, and it just completely dicks everything. Golden Knight probably has the most potential to just 1v5, like absolutely just dick everything and carry the whole game. But it's RNG. That's what's toxic. But like, why am I putting in D tier then if it's so like got that potential? Because it's bloody numbers. It's RNG determines this. You can't calculate Golden Knight getting the last hit unless you get this like dagger bonus thing up, and then maybe you can send the Golden Knight to one side, send the other things to the other side, so the Golden Knight can definitely get the last hit because it's the only thing attacking that thing. That's the only niche scenario where you can get Golden Knight to certified, get him that final hit and actually get a dash out. Otherwise, he's just sort of there. He's a very expensive card. You may be able to get him 2-star, maybe 3 in certain, like with certain augments and stuff. But like, he's just sort of there. He's doing like a kind of not very much for a 5-star, for a 5 elixir troop. Like, he's just sort of being mid. But then if he gets the last hit, he might win you the whole game, and it's just RNG. It's not that satisfying if you win because you haven't really earned it because it's RNG, and if you get dicked by it, you're like, well, that was just great. He just won because his Golden Knight just happened to get the last hit when there's like 5 things attacking it, and then that just clutches the whole game for him. Like, it is cringe. I'm putting it in E tier. I'm dropping him down 1 more. I'm harsh with it. It is just so jarring. It's so jarring though. It's actually so cringe. And honestly, I'm going to do the same for Skeleton King. It's this exact same situation with Skeleton King. So a mid card, but if you get it 2-star or even 3-star, and then it gets a final hit, then it might clutch you the game. Because it gets skeletons in, which is just like extra troops for you. But like, if it doesn't get the final hit, then who cares that it's even there? Oh, you know what? I am going to move Golden Knight up because it's part of the daggers. I just remembered it's part of the dagger thing, so I'm going to move Golden Knight up. But yeah, these guys are basically the same thing. But yeah, Skeleton King definitely isn't as toxic as Golden Knight though. I don't get pissed off at Skeleton King the way I get pissed off at Golden Knight. Whew, okay, what else we got? Yo, paying for my pension. Yo, you've donated and now I've got to change my stream. I wasn't expecting anyone to donate, but this is what we're doing. What do you want in the white box, James? It's all yours. The floor is yours. The white box is all yours. Send to me on Discord. All sent. If it's 18 plus because mad sex appeal, I can find another one. There we go, man. You're in viewer corner now. What do we do next? Okay, right, let's do some other stuff next. We'll do Bomber. I mean, Bombers, I haven't got much to say about Bomber. It's pretty basic, pretty standard stuff. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say about that. I'm going to need to maneuver stuff soon to make more space, but that will be okay. I don't know, actually, I think I'm going to drop these down. Like, this doesn't have the clan bonus that these guys have, which kind of is what's putting these in B over C. We'll put him down there. Princess, I'm going to put Princess in B, though. She's kind of a clutch goat and just dicks everything down from a mile away. Still basic, but like, it is kind of fun when you get her up and she's just like cooking everything. Knight is not even that fun, to be honest. It's another one where it's kind of good early game, cheap, gets up some upgrades, but other than that, kind of mid. Royal Ghost. See, this one's toxic. I don't know. This one just is. This one just is fun. Like, GoldenEye's toxic because it just feels completely random whether you get it or not. Like, Ghost, you work for it to be good, and then once it's good, it's good. Like, it will go invisible and it will clutch so much stuff. Like, there are times when this will just go invisible forever and just kill everything. It's so dumb. And if anyone ever played Clash Mini, you'll know that this is the same shit that went on in Clash Mini, man. Royal Ghost was broken in that too. And it's part of the Assassin team up as well. As established, S tier team up. Launching a Royal Ghost across the map and it just dicking everything. And then surviving for a billion years. This is always invisible. Is awesome. I'm leaving it in A tier. I like it. More fun than Spear Goblin, actually. I'm not going to lie. Right, we've got two more cards. Bandit and Executioner. These guys are both part of the Ace. Oh, Bandit, I'm going to put Bandit next to Ghost, to be honest. It's the same kind of thing. Again, if you played Clash Mini, if you know, you know. It was dumb as hell in that game. It's dumb as hell in this game. I like it. It is fun getting it's rewarding getting a Bandit up and watching it dash through a billion things, doing a million damage and just killing everything. And it's fun because you've earned it and it's good when it's good. It's not GoldenEye, which is RNG whether it's good. That's what makes GoldenEye less fun. Just to clarify why they're so far apart. And then Executioner. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Executioner's A tier, maybe even S. Do I put Executioner? No, I'll put Executioner A tier. Let's keep it. Let's not be silly now. But Executioner, trying to like maneuver your troops to get a lineup where you can hit multiple things at a time, or like being a little bit bolder and placing it further forward so you can do that. There's fun stuff here. There is fun stuff with Executioner. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big fan of using Executioner, and you get the thrower thing up, which is like even better because you can line up, get to hit like an archer sitting at the back and it just one shots it. I'm gonna put it above Spear Goblin. And yeah, the only thing that stopped me from putting this in S tier is that it does kind of have that toxic RNG sort of front. Like, most of the time you can kind of see where your opponent's putting it, or like see where you're putting it and try and line something up, or not get, you know, it lined up on and have your stuff one shot. You can do something about that, but sometimes like midway through the game you just can't predict it at all. They're just like, your enemy Executioner will just have a sweet lineup and like one shot all your stuff, and it's just like, okay, well, awesome. So that's why I'm not putting S tier, but honestly, it is fun to try and like make it happen for your side. So I'm leaving it in A tier for now, even though there's a little bit of an RNG element there. And now we're moving on to the augments. Okay, they all look the bloody same if you haven't noticed, so I'm probably gonna have to look up what they do. I'll try my best to remember all of them, but I might have to go on the game real quick here and there and have a cheeky look. So we're in the final stretch now. I know what this one is. This is Huddle Up. Every single round you will get, quote unquote, a troop that fits your team. So, for example, if you have a Valkyrie in your team and a Bandit, the teams that these two things are a part of are Clan, Ace, and Avengers, and so you will get a troop that is in one of those teams. So, like, you'll probably get someone from the Clan. Maybe you'll get Arch Queen, Archer, or Barbarian for free at the start of the next round. You get what I'm saying. Or like, it'll be one of the things that's in one of these other teams as well. I'm a fan of this one, especially since I prefer using Spirit Empress, as you can see, even though I don't actually think Spirit Empress is necessarily as good. But with Spirit Empress, this augment is awesome. It allows you to just get up so many upgrades and get so much extra elixir. But even if you're not using the Spirit Empress, it's still fun. Just getting extra stuff. Getting extra stuff to fix your team, getting upgrades for free, and having like loads of 3 stars at the end of the game. That is fun. That is undeniably a fun thing that happens. So this one is going in S tier, I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna pick them as I see them. And this one is Pandora's Bench. So your rightmost bench slot, if you have a troop in there, at the start of the next round, it will get randomly changed into a troop that costs the same amount of elixir. I think this one's pretty fun, to be honest, but it's not crazy. Like, you don't get like a load of extra upgrades from it, or like, I don't know, just like any crazy stuff happening, but it's not bad. Like, I'm not upset when I see this. It's nice to have that on the bench. It's nice to just see if you've got something that isn't really working for your team, just pop it on that bench slot, get it changed out for something that might help you out. I like that. It's not bad, but it's not crazy. Like, I'm not like super hyped when I see this. And in fact, if anything, I'm kind of like, oh yes, oh no, because of another one, which is this one. These three things are like pretty similar. These are all things that affect the rightmost bench slot, and they all do different things. And so this one is the least exciting one. The one that I was talking about is the least exciting one of the three. And so there is a little bit of like, it's disappointing when it's that one and not one of these other ones that affects the rightmost bench slot. However, it's still pretty good. I'm going to put it at like a high B tier. But then you got this one, which is the same thing, except it upgrades the troop by one. So if you put down a barbarian, which costs 2 elixir, you might get a Valkyrie, which costs 3 elixir. And this one is fun because it's like that constant sort of, it's another thing to think about. It's another thing. It's a constant sort of, okay, right, I'm placing my troops where I want to, but then I'm also trying to think like, what can I get the maximum like of my upgrades out of here? And like, what elixir level do I want to put on that bench slot to try and like get maybe an upgrade out of it and stuff? Do I put this in S? Ooh, no, I'm gonna put it in A. I'm gonna put it in A. It's not as good as Huddle Up. Huddle Up's awesome. And this one, oh man, this one could go S tier as well, actually. I can't remember what it's called, but this one is in the rightmost bench slot. You get a 1-star copy of a troop that is there. I'm putting it in S. This one allows you to get up like 4-star archer queens. It's like the only thing in the game that allows you to get up like 4-star of the champions. It's awesome. I'm not gonna lie. And even if you don't get a champion, you get like a 4-star bandit, and this can be awesome. The only thing that I don't like about this is that sometimes your opponent just gets some stupid thing on their bench slot so early and is able to get something up, and you just don't have that option. Like, the RNG just isn't giving for you, then you just get hyped. But usually there's something you can get, and like everyone in the game has got like a 3 or 4-star bandit, ghost, like golden knight, like something crazy that is like 3 or 4-star, and it is exciting. It's awesome. I don't think it's as good as Huddle Up. Oh, do I? You know what? I don't know which one's better. I'm doing this. Let's do a really disappointing one. Where is it? I've got one literally in mind. This is it. This is what I was thinking of. This is the training dummy, and basically there's a dummy, and if it survives the round, it doesn't do anything. It just stands there, and it's got a bit of health. And if it survives the round, you get about 1 elixir. 1 elixir. Awesome. This is going in E, man. This is boring. Every time I go into a game and I see it's training dummy, I'm just like, oh, it's so boring. No one even tries to keep it alive. Everyone just whacks the training dummy to the front because it's better to just have it tank for you, and then you might actually win the round, than to try and keep it alive. Because if you lose the round, you don't keep it alive anyway. So there's almost no point in not just using it to try and win the round. The only time you would not do that, basically, except for like maybe in the super late game when you like are really confident you can win, but even so, you may as well just use it to tank anyway, because it's like, it just gives you more chance to win. But the only time basically you get to use this and know that you're going to win is if you're playing against someone that's already been eliminated. And so then it's just RNG whether you can get actually anything from this, because if you're playing against the guy that's already been eliminated, awesome. You can put your training dummy down the back, get a free elixir. But if you don't, and then an opponent does that, they're just getting elixir for nothing. Like, and this one sucks. It's so bad, especially since the other training dummy one, the trait dummy, is pretty sick. The trait dummy's awesome. Let's go. Trait dummy basically is the exact same thing, except rather than getting elixir if it survives, it's got 2 traits on. So it might be like goblins and thrower, and then obviously if you get spear goblin, you don't need like all 3, like spear goblin, executioner, and bomber, to get your thrower bonus, because the dummy counts as 1. So you just need 2 of them and you're all good. Or like you just have your spear goblin in, and because it's got the goblin bonus on it, you're getting your extra goblin anyway, even though you've only got 1 goblin in. This is awesome. This is like, just, it adds another level to play around in a fun way, and you can get up your team like stats up like better, which is just fun as well, because you can get some more hype stuff going on. I love this one. I'm gonna put this in S tier as well. Oh, actually, or do I put it in A tier? I'm gonna put it in A tier, actually. I don't think it's as good as these 2 that I've popped in S. And the only thing with this one is the RNG element is kind of devastating at times. Like, if you're against someone, they've got like clan and ranger on their dummy, for example, and you've got like, I don't know, goblin and brawler, you just get cooked, because they can just get up their OP stuff, and you just don't have that. Like, I don't know, there is a bit of an RNG element to it in that respect, but honestly, is made up by just the way it affects the game being super fun. Right, next up, we got this one, and this is the first round discount free elixir thing. I don't know what they're actually called, but I recognize the icons. So this one basically, the first thing you buy in each round is free. And this one, it kind of seems like it'd be super fun because it allows you to get up loads of stuff and like loads of upgrades, and like you can just, you're a lot freer in what you do with it. But I don't actually think it's that fun really, because what it essentially encourages you doing is just getting the most expensive thing available for free and then selling it for the elixir to get what you actually want. For example, if there's like an archer there you can get for free and you can upgrade your archer, cool. Or there's a golden knight which you can get for free. You're better off just getting the golden knight, selling it, because you get 4 elixir for that. Whereas the archer would only be worth 2 elixirs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it seems like it's going to be more fun than it is. I mean, it's definitely better than some of these other ones that I haven't ranked yet. It's definitely better than the bloody training dummy. It's just a bit disappointing. It's like, it's not that exciting to me, really. So I'm going to put it in like mid tier. I don't have a problem with it necessarily. And like, yeah, it is kind of fun, like thing to think about when you're like buying your things. Is like another level, or like trying to prime an expensive thing in your options for the next round so that you can get it for free then. That is a fun thing to try and think about. So like, I don't want to put it below B, but I also don't want to put it above B for the aforementioned reasons. So next up, I'll do these 3 together because they're basically the exact same thing. This one is you start off with a 2-star 2 elixir troop. This one you start off with a 2-star 3 elixir troop. And this one, you'll never guess it, you start with a 2-star 4 elixir troop. And these one, I'd say like it's going to go in like this order. So like 4 stars most hype, then 3, then 2, because like, you know, getting up a 2-star 4 elixir, like kind of fun, I guess. And like having like that big troop, being able to get maybe a 3-star 4 elixir troop in the game pretty easily. Having that, it is fun. But like, I don't like these ones that only really affect at the very start of the game, and then like it's not something that you got to think about every round. It's just like, yep, here's your troop, that's it, done. So I'm honestly going to put these all in D. I'm not going to lie. We'll go for this one. This is the I can't remember what it's called again, but in the first row of hexes, your troops reflect 40% of damage. This one's pretty fun because it always leads to like really intense games because everything's damaging each other kind of as the game goes on. So everything's always 1 HP at the end of the round, and it's pretty tense. So I like that. And it also does encourage a different way of playing. Like, not every round people are just trying to set up a ranger every bloody game. You know, like, you're actually more worthwhile going for like a juggernaut thing, you know, for example, or maybe even the brawler. I don't know, personally, not me. But like, you know, there's more sort of instance where like you're actually going to be thinking about those things a little bit more. So that is fun in that way. But I don't actually think it's like, I don't know, I'm not like excited when I see this, you know, when I load into the game. I'm gonna put it in C tier. Like, it's not crazy fun, but it's nice. It's not bad. It's certainly not bad. For what's this one? Oh yeah, no, I don't like this one. Basically, if your troop gets a final blow, then they get a bunch more hit speed. I think it's 100% more hit speed, so ×2 hit speed for 6 seconds, which is an insane amount of time, really, when you think about it. Yeah, I just don't like this one because it's just RNG, whether you're like what is getting that final hit. And like sometimes your barbarian will get the final hit and die immediately, so you don't see the bonus, and then your opponent, because their dark goblins happen to get the final hit and it's right at the back and you can't get it, it's got bonus attack speed for 6 seconds and it just shreds absolutely everything, and it's just random. It's just random, and I just don't like it. It's the same as the golden knight effect, you know, like sometimes it gets the last hit and oh yeah, it's killed everything, and sometimes it does nothing. Like, I don't like this one. And you know what, we'll do another bad one as well, pretty similar icon, but yeah, this one basically, if you've got less troops on the field, you gain 25% hit speed. It's another one where it's like, you're never really gonna want to do this. Like, you're never gonna want to not put something in order to get that hit speed. But like, maybe if it happens to play out for you that way, where it's more beneficial for you to get an upgrade, then you will. But then you're gonna do that anyway. It's kind of dumb. Like, I don't know, it basically just ends up falling on RNG of like what troops come up for you, whether you actually get to utilize this or not. And I just don't like that. I don't really like it. So yeah, I don't find that one too fun, but let's go for another fun one because I've done a few boring ones recently. Rich get richer. This one basically, for every 2 elixir that you save, you get an extra elixir the next round. Oh, I don't know that I even like this one, to be honest. It's kind of, sometimes you're able to sort of get your upgrades and stuff. And also this is one where Spirit Empress is just, I don't know, just different in this, like just better because you can just get an upgrade and keep your elixir basically sometimes. So it's worth doing completely in this. Kind of BS if you're a king player. So it's kind of less fun in that respect as well. I don't know, personally, I don't really like this one at all. And another one that's kind of similar, I think, where is it? It's Clear Mind. Where is it? What's going on? Why can't I see it? I don't know what the icon for Clear Mind looks like. How do I know the name and not the icon? What's wrong with me? Oh, it's this one. It's this one here. Okay, I was on the game. I got the game loaded down here so I can have a look at all the augments. Look, I've played the game a lot, but like, come on, all these icons are the same bloody color and everything. Like, give me a break. I don't remember all of them. Yeah, Clear Mind, basically, if your bench is empty, then you get some bonus elixir. Again, I'm gonna put this in. It's the same kind of vibe as the last one we just did. Like, it's sometimes you're like, oh yeah, I'll sell that so I can get the bonus to elixir next round. But other times it's like, you know, you want to be cycling through and then it just feels like a waste. And I don't know, it's another thing where it's just like, sure, you're thinking about it all the time, but it feels like more of a hindrance than a help. And so I'm putting it in D as well. Oh, there are actually some that just aren't really that fun, to be honest. Like there are a few here I'm seeing which I don't like. Like this one you just start with 5 elixir. This one is like the same. This one's down here too. Like it's almost like having no augment. Like it doesn't change the game at all beyond the first go. Doesn't give you really anything extra. I'm gonna put this down here actually. Actually, no, I'll feel like E tier I'm reserving for ones that I actually like actively dislike, like actually piss me off. Like this one is just boring, you know, like this one it's not fun because it's boring, but it doesn't, like, I don't hate it, but it's just like playing with nothing really. There's gonna be more that I don't like this one, like team size +1. That's another one where it's like, no, this one I think is a little bit better. I'm gonna put this one only into C tier though. Like it's fun in the late game sometimes when you get to like get up some more stuff with your get up like more teams and stuff. Maybe it's a bit more worth it to go for like a full clan team rather than like half and half of a lot of teams. But like it's not a massive change on the game. It's not as massive of a change as you'd think, and it only really takes any effect late game when, like I say, you can make use of the teams. And I just don't like this one nearly as much as stuff that allows me to get up like a broken card. You know, like one broken card is more fun than like an extra card. All right, every trip you sell you get an elixir. This one I actually kind of don't mind this because it kind of takes away from the RNG like element a little bit, because like sometimes you're just not getting the troops, you know, you got to sell, particularly in the early game. Like I said with Spirit Empress earlier, sometimes you just get cooked. Like that's it. Like you just feel like the RNG's not there and you kind of get done. Whereas this, you know, obviously you get the elixir the next round. It's not like every time you sell you get the elixir, but you get the elixir next round. So if you need to like sell some things, try and like cycle through, you get that kickback, provided you don't die, obviously. And then it's like, if you get some bad RNG, you are able to come back from that a little bit, and it's not just like, oh, this guy's managed to upgrade his thing and you haven't, so GG. Like, you had to sell something, so good luck playing with less elixir than him. Like, it's not like that. Like, it counteracts it a bit and just allows you to, play around a little bit more with what's in your pool. So I'm going to put this one C or B tier. I'm gonna put it in C tier as well. To be a high C tier though, high C tier. Again, it's not like a crazy exciting one. I don't get like super excited for it, but like it's pretty fun. All right, we'll do this one. Every first trip you buy is 2-star. This one's pretty good. Do I like it more than the freebie? Yes. Do I like it more than the trait dummy up here? It's definitely going in A tier. This is just chaos. It's awesome. You can get so much stuff up and just get so many like big upgrades up pretty early. It kind of is a little like, it's not, I don't even know that there's so much RNG really, but like, I don't know, just you can get up some awesome stuff, and like getting up 3-star champions and shit is easy basically, which is like, it's fun. It is fun in that respect. Like everyone's got some OP stuff in this. I'm putting S. It's going in S. It's awesome. I'm doing it. I don't care. Okay, final stretch, which is good because I'm losing my voice right now, boy. Party time. Team size is always 6. This one's boring. This one, you don't even really see the effect of the game because like, sure, team size is always 6, but you can't get 6 things out immediately. Like, what are you gonna do? Go for 6 cheap things or like something actually good? Like, the game plays exactly the same anyway, so I'm just gonna put it down here. Again, it doesn't piss me off, but it's kind of boring, doesn't do anything really. It's just like playing with no augment most of the time. Elixir Collector. This one is a fun one. I like this one a lot. Do I like it a lot? It's not bad. I like it, but like, I don't know that I actually like it that much. It's another one where in concept it's fun, but like actually playing it, kind of not so much. Like, there's a little bit of like a, oh, do I save onto it or do I like sell it? But if you get off to like a rough start, again, particularly with Spirit Empress, when like it's kind of more RNG at the start, it's like, do you want to sell it for 7 elixir really? Just to try and like get back in the game, or do you just risk it? And then usually you just end up risking it because like everyone else is going to be trading it in for like 14 elixir, and then I don't know. Yeah, I don't hate this one. It is nice getting a massive hit of elixir and just being able to like swipe through loads of stuff and get everything upgraded. So I'm gonna put it reasonably high, but like, no, I'm gonna put it, but I don't really want to put it too high actually, because most of the game it's kind of just normal, and then it's like loads of elixir, and then it's kind of just like cycling to try and get the things you already have like, committed to, try and get them upgraded. Troop ball doubled with more available in the shop. I literally don't even know what this changes. I'm going to put it actually in E tier, to be honest. I literally do not know what the heck that does. It makes no difference. Can you make an Emma Frost goon corner? I can't keep my attention. Start with a random champion. This one is, again, I'm going to place this right in here because it's essentially the same as all those other ones that I ranked earlier. Just start with a thing. It's not overly fun. Like, I don't really care for it. Okay, right. This one is on round 3. The troop in your third most bench slot gets upgraded to a 3-star powerhouse. Right, okay. Sorry, I am literally reading off of it. That's why that's why I'm using this language. I haven't even really seen this one much, I'm not gonna lie. Sorting something in your middle bench and just like committing to it, and then having that 3-star thing to like absolutely cook for you. Like if you can get, for example, like a Golden Knight in there, and then just trying to make that work. I like it a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I like it a lot. I'm gonna put it in a, again, I haven't really seen this much though at all. So I'm gonna put it in like A, but like, I don't know, to be honest. This one's a bit of a, I don't know what to say. What does this even do? Why do they all look the bloody same? I'm going to check them all now. Oh, you're mine. This one's awesome, actually. Let's put this up pretty high up. This one, basically when you kill an enemy, you get the enemy. The only thing that makes one kind of cringe is that if people get off to a really good start, and then you aren't able to kill an enemy, you're like cooked. It's how it feels. It's not that bad though, but like, yeah, it's all fun. It's just more troops, get more stuff for free. It doesn't reach S tier, but it's a fun one. I'm not gonna lie, it's awesome. All right, and the same with this one. This one's awesome as well. This is a discounted troop. This one's kind of mental actually, because you get the discounted troop, you can sell it for the same price as you buy it, which I think is kind of dumb, and I feel like it shouldn't be like that. I feel like it should still sell for one less than you bought it, even though you bought it for a discount. But it means you can basically just keep buying that troop and selling it until you get what you want, which I don't even know that I actually like that. Like, I'm actually going to pop it down into B tier. Like, at first I thought it was pretty fun, but like, you end up with this on, you just buy the cheap thing, sell it, buy the cheap thing, sell it until you get what you want, because there's no drawback of doing that other than just like running out of time. It's dumb as hell, to be honest, but like, it's also fun because you do end up getting the shit you want. You do end up getting the high level stuff. You're able to cycle through your options very freely, infinitely, in fact. So it is fun in that respect for sure. But I don't really want to, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put it a high B. High B, why not? We're on to the last one here, and this is Legacy. I should have saved a more exciting one for last, to be honest, because this isn't that good. But when a ruler gets knocked out, you get 5 elixir. It's okay. I'm not gonna lie, it's just okay. Like, not super stoked by it when I see that, but like, it's also fun getting bonus elixir and being able to get your stuff up, but it's not crazy fun. But like, I don't know. Anyway, it's a really normal one that I left for last. I don't know why I left that one for last, so I'm not ending on a certain note, but we are done. This is the finalized Clash Royale merge tactics tier list based solely on fun. And I think, just browsing over it now, I don't think there's anything really that I've done out of line, really. Obviously, we did all the characters, all of the teams, all of the augments, everything ranked in one big piss off video, which is going to take me 1 billion years to edit. So be sure to like and comment and subscribe, and all that good stuff helps me out a lot. And also make sure you're checking out my streams. If you're watching this video, you didn't see it live, you missed getting a chance to flame my opinions live rather than just being salty in the comment section. So for now, I'd like to say thank you guys very much for watching this video to the end. If you did enjoy, please do go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.